Like magic, they can work hand in hand with us and they help us, we complement each other because we can do things now with practical effects and CGI where they can remove me from here, you see, because there's a CGI, a digital effect right there by just taking me out. So we can bring our practical effects to the movies and have physical things on the set, and then ILM will come and they'll work their magic as well, because also we had 7 practical versions of bb8 in The Force Awakens, and there was also a digital version that ILM did. And there are shots in that movie, I'm not sure if it's the real bb8 or the digital one, because they would take all their reference from us. We would always bring this one through the set. It would be, they would see the lighting, the weight of it in the sand, how the imperfections of the roll would work, and then they would take that information and they would use that digitally. So by working together with the digital guys, we can achieve some of the results you saw there.
E claro que você está trazendo tudo isso, vocês estão trazendo agora tudo isso para Rogue One, né? Então vamos ver se eu consigo passar isso também. Ok.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Now this...
Eu juro por Deus que eu só apertei uma vez. Os caras estão falando no ponto. Calma, aperta uma vez. Tá bom.
Okay, so this is Ulin Musters. Okay, and this little guy, he's about this high. He's really tiny. He's played by a guy called Kieran Shah. Now Kieran, you would have seen in many, many movies. Who's seen Raiders of the Lost Ark? Yeah? Okay, the guy who poisons the dates in Raiders of the Lost Ark and the monkey eats and the golden guy comes in, that's Kieran. Okay? Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Tito in The Force Awakens, on top of the big beast, Kieran Shah. He's been in so many movies, and this thing is amazing. And when we were on set with this, I have to help Kieran. I puppeteer his face for this, but also with the guys in these creature suits, they oftentimes cannot see and they cannot hear. So I am in their ear, telling them what is going on around in the scene. Have you seen the footage in Jeddah where the tank is coming in and it's the big desert kind of market that's in the trailers? Kieran is in that scene. So, because he's so small, he would wander around interacting. But if I lose sight of him, I can't help him. So I have to go up on the top of the set and watch him from above. And I tell him 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and he follows my direction, so he trusts me. So we have him running around and we tell him what's going on in the scene. And I have a microphone in my hat, so he can constantly hear me, and people don't really see the microphone. And a guy on the crew came up to me and he said, "Hi Brian, what are you puppeteering today?" I said, "Oh, I've got Kieran down here, and I've got my remote control here." And he said, "Oh, what do you do? What have you got?" And I said, "Oh, well, I've got the face here, so you wiggle the stick and you can see the face movements. And I've got the eyes here." And he doesn't know Kieran can hear every word I say. So I say, "Oh, and if I push this stick up, his left leg goes up, like this." And I do this, and Kieran is listening, so Kieran just does that. And I say, and if I put it down, it goes down, it does this. And if I push this one up like this, it goes up, it does that. And you push it down, it goes down again. And I said, if I push them both up at once and wiggle them, he waves. So Kieran does this. And then the guy walked away thinking I had complete control over Kieran. But that's just one of the things that happen. He's having a little sleep. That scene's in the trailer, you've seen that.
Vocês podem mexer aí no PowerPoint, isso aqui não está funcionando. Vocês podem mexer aí, voltam para mim, por favor. E eu dou os toques para vocês passarem. Beleza, bom. Voltam, por favor, voltam. Aí.
So this, you have concept art here. So with all of these creatures, they all begin with drawings. So the creature department in London, there are maybe half a dozen artists who are always drawing these things, and they come up with all of these amazing designs, some of which make the movie, some of which don't, most of which don't make the movie. I mean, if you see the amount of work these guys throw out every day, you know, they do these beautiful designs. And then Gareth Edwards will come along and I like this one, I like this one, I don't like this one so much. You know, or what he also does, Gareth works very much in moments. So he says, oh, I got a great idea. There's this idea I have for a little scene in the thing where this guy can suddenly turn and like change. So the guys then incorporate that into the script. So not only does Gareth say, I want this kind of alien, they will also draw aliens, and he goes, oh, I can use that, and the script will then evolve to fit the creatures as well. So this is a design by Ivan Manzella, and as you can see there, it didn't change much from his original concept to the actual creature at the end of the day.
Alguém tentou bater palma.
Pode passar mais um.
A pessoa que não sabe a hora de bater.
E aí nós temos essa criatura incrível, ela aparece brevemente no trailer, né? Mas eu acho que essa criatura é quase como, pra mim, ela está despertando o tipo de atenção que o Boba Fett tinha no Retorno de Jedi, por exemplo. No Retorno de Jedi não, no Império Contra-Ataca. Aquela aparece um instante e você fala, eu preciso saber quem é esse cara, sabe? Eu preciso entender quem é quem é esse indivíduo.
Well, this is Morloff, and Morloff is portrayed by Ian White. Now, Ian, you've seen Ian's work before. Ian has played a Predator. Ian has played, he was Chewie's stunt double in The Force Awakens. And also he was in Prometheus. Ian is the engineer in Prometheus. And Ian comes in at about 7'2". He's a big boy. And Morloff is just this giant, hairy... I don't want to tell you too much about him. I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you too much about him. But Morloff is just one of the amazing creatures. And all of this hair on Morloff, I mean, if you see a full-length version of it, which I think we've got, all of this hair is individually put on by a team. Every single hair is individually put onto that suit, much like Chewbacca. So there are a team of people who just spend their day putting hair into suits like this. It's incredible work.
E, óbvio, a primeira coisa que vem à mente quando a gente vê o Morloff é justamente o Chewbacca. Mas ele tem uma qualidade meio... Tem algo de ave nele, né? Os olhos parecem de águia, talvez.
Well, the eyes, interesting you bring the eyes up, because Gareth really wanted these creatures to have a level of realism that maybe we haven't had before. So Neil Scanlon and his team really went the extra mile to bring a sense of realism, because this film is very, almost like a documentary. So he wanted these things to just be part of the team. So if you are maybe a rebel soldier in the rebel base and you're there cleaning your gun, next to you may be Morloff or any of the other characters just cleaning their gun too, because they're all part of the rebellion, whether they're human or from another planet or from another species. He just wanted them just to be part of the rebellion. And Gareth is he focuses on the eyes very much, and so Morloff's eyes are very, very detailed, and Gareth likes to get close to those eyes because he wants to see the character come through.
Acho que a gente tem, não, não, os olhos não. Bom, podemos passar pro próximo?
Okay.
Mon Calamaris.
Mon Calamaris. We all remember Admiral Akbar from Return of the Jedi.
It's a trap.
It's a trap!